He likes to do that. Thank you.
It's the problem with bringing dogs to disc golf. I don't think we're gonna bring them tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to Grand Central Station in Central South Carolina. I'm Jason. We are starting a new YouTube channel for disc golf called Birdie Dog Disc Golf. These are our dogs. This is Birdie and that's Bear. Today we'll be playing the Freight Line, which is here pictured in yellow, and we'll see black markers out at the course. We hope this is a fun course vlog, so let's get it started. So this is hole number one. I'll be using a Champion Boss. I'm a bit of a forehand player. We have a light wind today, so I'll just be playing it out to the left through these trees, bringing it back towards the hole. Very good, didn't get a skip, but should be puttable. All right, I have two putters. This one's the R Pro AVR, and I have one that's not an R Pro. This is flexible, so it bites the chains. But when it's windy, I go with the regular AVR. All right, so this is a tough hole. We have a really tight window between these trees that you have to get to. So I'm just gonna throw my most reliable disc. And again, I'm a forehand player. Ideally, I should throw a backhand here, but I'm just gonna hope to get it through the gap, not hit a tree too early. Champion Boss.
It's the same one that you used.
Same one on the last hole, yeah. Low release, hit a tree, not ideal.
Where's the basket?
To the right, around the trees on the other side of the road. I'm gonna throw this Sierra Nevada mid-range. I don't know what the disc actually is. It's an Innova. So I would guess a rock, but not totally sure what it is. It weighs 180, but speed of 5.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I throw a driver to get more cut on it to the right. I almost went with that, but it's been too long since I played disc golf, so.
That was a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, babe. All right, just going with my R Pro putter. Should be a tap in. But it's been too long since I played, so. Missing a lot. Bad bogey there. Okay, this time I'm gonna go with the 8 because we have a really tight hole that quickly goes to the right, and it's pretty brand new, so this should hold its line and skip to the right rather quickly. Brady, come here. Good girl. Threw that 2 down, and I just got caught. All right, so the basket's right there. This is a Star Rock. This is my go-to for just a mid-range backhand. Pretty good. Tap in with a putter.
I'm glad you made that one.
Yeah. All right, so this is a good hole. It's 440 feet downhill. I'm gonna play a boss because it's just my most consistent disc. Might one day switch to something more understable, but because my more understable drivers are newer, they're actually more stable than this one. So I'm just gonna start up to the right with a lot of down to the left to get it work to the left behind that telephone pole and come back to the hole. See how it goes? I overturned it. I'm in my head because of the video.
Birdie, help him find the...
I'm actually come around this back side, dude.
Oh, jeez.
I'm up
Okay.
here on the other side where there's actually a lane.
God. Where are you? Oh.
I'm right here, up in these sticks. So I'm gonna throw a hammer with my mid-range, and hopefully get enough power on this. That's not very good.
Good luck getting out. So good luck getting out.
So I'm actually OB. Never been over here. Didn't even know there was OB over here. So I'll have to take a stroke and play it from here. I'm not Paul Macbeth, so quite the opposite. Putting's my worst. So from 60, 65 feet, I'm definitely just laying up. So technically you get to like 6 feet, and I'm gonna drop the disc there.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So that's a 5. Don't know if I've ever 5'd this hole, but I've also never been out of bounds. So.
Is pressure getting to you? The
It's
YouTube channel pressure?
definitely getting to me. Also getting to me is I haven't played in, what, 3 months? So,
Yeah, thanks quarantine.
yeah, wintertime and COVID strikes again. So that has 2 baskets, and
There's one right here. And then there's one around that corner that we just played to.
the actual old course, the basket down there was the basket. When they added the new one, they made this a new basket for the freight course. And
Bear?
I forget that because I played the old course so many times. I think this is the only change for the block course. So my bad. This would have been easier for me because I had to try to overcook it. So let's just give me a 3 for this one, all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
So this one is a tough hole for me. It's really short, but there's that really tight window. So I'm just gonna play hammer to in front of the window and try to make a par from there. So.
That's pretty good.
That's perfect.
Making sure you know where your disc is.
Yeah. He likes to do that. Thank you.
It's the problem with bringing dogs to disc golf. I don't think we're gonna bring them tomorrow.
All right, so I'm actually gonna play a hammer for this approach. A lot of people don't really like doing that, but I find it helps keep a tight window. So I've got a really wide backhand. So I'm just gonna keep with the Star Rock San Marino. That's just there in the shadows. Well, something like that.
Nicely
Thanks.
done. All right, we just came from there. Now we're in the woods. Easy putt.
Good approach
Or so
shot.
we think.
So easy 3 this time. I'll take this 3. Half the time I hit a tree in the entrance and end up with a 4 because I don't play a good approach shot. Or I can't really and just have to throw it out. So I'll take the 3 here, especially after a 5. All right, so we've decided to just play 9 holes today because the dog's in video and is slowing us down. And this is a very hilly course, which is good for a hike. But if you play full 18, you'll definitely have gotten your exercise in. I usually start feeling tired around hole 13. In a tournament, this hole, you would have one day where you have to play left, one through the middle of the power line, and one to the right. It's a really fun hole, 740 feet. Longest hole around this area till you get to Rock Hill, where that famous course is. So, gonna be playing my champion Boss, and I'll just play it out to the right and let it work back and over. I'm gonna try not to overcook it.
I have no idea where that went.
Didn't overcook it, so it went out to the right. Let's do another one. All right, so this time I'm gonna play a Champion Groove. It's a new disc, so I don't like playing it all the time because it comes back really quickly, but my old groove is just too understable. So we're gonna try to practice with this one and see what happens.
That was funny.
Threw that too high and it came back way too quickly. So at least it's near my initial drive.
I'm in Chaco's and don't feel like walking over there. It's Fire Ant Central in South Carolina, so don't want to get bit up.
Here's my second drive.
And you're still looking for your first?
Yeah, the first one's further up. So
At the very least, it's a beautiful course. So it's nice to come out here and bring the dogs if no one's out here, get some exercise, and I guess film my boyfriend for his new YouTube channel.
So this is definitely a 2-driver hole. It's got the hole underneath the second power line there. So
It's all the way down there.
you ready?
Yeah. Again, I can't see anything.
All right, I'm downhill from the basket, so it should leave me a puttable third.
All right, we were up there. Basket is
So
straight through.
The basket is not there anymore. I guess they changed the hole, and it's at the end of that hill. So I guess we're gonna drive it 3 times now.
It's a
Luckily, I
long.
can throw it through those power lines. Bear, come here. Ready?
He wants to fetch it. Uh-oh. Come back.
Good. Hopefully that's right on the hole. I don't really have a good gauge of the distance because it's a new hole, but
Can't find the basket because that basket down there is.
well, I think it
Number
also
15.
says 7 on the side.
Does
It
it?
seems they're in the middle of changing this course around because there never used to be a basket there.
Okay.
And that says like maybe it's another approach from that way. Not really sure. This is 16. Maybe they're trying to have the blue come down here, but we're gonna go ahead and throw our 2-shot on 7 and then putt in for 6. All right, so I don't really have the distance to go over the creek consistently on this hole. And since my Boss is up there, I'm just gonna play this 8, but it should tail off before it gets to the creek and leave me in safe territory. Shoot. Oh, that's out to the right.
Wow.
That's where I wanted to be, but I lost the distance. But on that side of the creek, you have more land to not go over, and you have an easier approach from the basket, but just didn't get any Anheuser on it. So straight
Any
up in
what?
the air. Anheuser.
Like Anheuser-Busch?
Yeah, no. Anheuser for a forehand is when it plays over and then back to the right. Heiser is just putting it up and letting it go to the right. Backhand, the opposite. Heiser is left. Anheuser is when it rolls over before Heisering back. So,
Good lesson.
thanks.
All right, so finishing up this really long hole right here.
Looks like I'm a little short. That's a really long hole. Hopefully we get this one.
Oh, that's a good putt though.
Thanks.
That's a tap in.
You ready for this? Hammers win games. A little long. All right, so I went a little long on this approach when I'm unsure about left or right because I haven't played in a while. I tend to throw my hammers a little hard, but I'm gonna putt with the R Pro from probably 30 to 35 feet.
That's
a heartbreaker. That is a heartbreaker. Love taker. That's a good putt. Did you get that? Yeah. All right, so this is a good hole, 455 feet. There's a creek in the middle of it, and I just play my boss to the left of the split tree there. Actually, there's two trees back to back, but it looks split. And either I hit a tree and bounce off to the right, and it's a layup, or I make it over. So we'll see what happens today. I've been in the creek once, so it's not an either or always, but hopefully it is today. So play that high, that's going in the creek. Hit the tree. We'll see where that is. So that's my disc. You can see if I threw it with a little bit of anhyzer, I would have made it over, but as it stands, that's out of bounds. I think I have to play it back here where it went out. So we're just gonna play it from here, across the creek, under that tree, and up towards the basket. So the nice thing about hammers is they skip, and maybe that's why I play hammers a lot, because courses in South Carolina, especially in the woods, have a lot of dirt, and you can just slide them on up. So I'm gonna play a low hammer and hopefully slide it up that hill a little bit and maybe have a puttable third shot. Fourth shot since I went in the water. Not what you want to see. Such a small tree. Looms large. That's a shame. Thorns everywhere.
What?
I said at least there's not thorns everywhere, which is sarcasm. I don't like this. I'm gonna go through this way.
I don't even, where?
You can stay there.
Where is it from here?
It's right on the bank. You see it?
Oh yeah. That little.
Coming in the long way around.
All yellow. Where's my finger?
Birdie, don't come in here, please don't. There's thorns everywhere. Birds.
Oh God.
Oh, that's bear. Mr. Adventurous. All right, good boy, good boy.
You did it.
I did it. All right, Scoot. All right, so throwing our fourth shot straight up the hill. I'm just gonna throw a putter, keep it straight. A little short, a little left. My gut is to do a hammer. Let's see what happens with that. And yeah, that's why I should just hammer every time. So as you can see, the hammer definitely closer. than this putt, but it was a pretty low risk shot. As you can see, it's got a pretty easy tap in. And I'd like to practice my longer putts like that. Try to keep them straight, maybe a little anhyzer on it. That's what all the pros do for distance control. And I like to have that skill. That is there. Oh my goodness.
He's like, I'm ready to go home.
So the sign fell down for this one, but it's number 9, 280 feet. So good one for me. Should be past the hole. It is uphill, and I feel like the hole's been moved to the right for some reason. But let's see how it goes. Using the Champion Boss for use. I gotta keep it to the right of that little tree. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go big hyzer to the left of that tree, bring it back because it is on the shorter side. But I let it out straight and it finished right.
Did it just hit that tree?
Yeah, I hit the tree and dropped. It's been my pattern today. What happens when you're tired and unathletic?
Did you just trip?
Yeah, you know, there's sticks and stuff on the ground. Always be careful of that when you're playing disc golf. I'm being real serious, you know, to take away from my embarrassment.
Gotcha. Hi.
Throwing the AVR putt and approach for this maybe 60-foot shot. Hi. Excuse me. Oh, that was bad.
Well, you did have a dog in your face.
Yeah.
Bear.
I do have a dog in my face.
It's funny, once he gets to it, he's not interested.
Yeah. I tripped up my own legs on each other. Didn't have the birdie out because of the drive, but still barred it, so I'll take it. And we'll give you a score update on tomorrow's video when we come up for the second 9. Thanks for watching our first video, and we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our Birdie Dog Disc Golf channel. Come on, classic YouTube necessity.
You're right.
Is to tell everyone to like and subscribe. Smash that like button, guys.
You ready for that? Here you go. Go ahead and smash that like button down there, and go ahead and hit subscribe. Ring the bell so you get notifications when we post new videos. Stay updated. We'll be doing videos around the southeast here and maybe all over the U.S. one day. Thanks for watching.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Have big dreams.
Prestige. Worldwide.
Prestige. All right, bye guys. Hi. Birdie.